Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of September 23rd, Monday, 2024. Let's get going and see what's happening in the spot market today. We have gold up $2.40 to $2,624.80, and silver down 43 cents to 30.71, and it has been down much more than that prior to this. The GSR is spiking back up to 86, so it looks like it wants to take a run a little bit higher. We've got the 10-year is up to 3.753, so making a little counter trend bounce here. What's happening in Europe is economic conditions have deteriorated a little bit, and people are looking for Bank of England and perhaps other countries to lower interest rates again, pushing the dollar up and pushing metals down. Okay, the Dixie 100.93, that is up 0.19%. So another counter trend bounce here as people now this week expect a weakening worldwide economy as opposed to a strengthening. Go figure. That is hitting industrial metals as well, with copper down 1.7 cents at 4.264, but a substantial rally the last few days. So taking the top off industrial metals, which is hitting silver hard. Okay, in the economic calendar, we have several Fed presidents speaking. We have the PMI report. Purchasing Managers Index report at 9:45 Eastern, 6:45 Pacific. And that looks to me like that was leaked. And there's a lot of talk about all these government reports being leaked a day early. I'd expect that to be a weak Purchasing Managers Index report, which is definitely impacting silver and copper and other industrial metals. All right, then on Tuesday we have more speakers. We have the Case-Shiller Home Price Index, Consumer Confidence. Wednesday, new home sales, another Fed head, and Thursday, initial jobless claims. So it's going to be a pretty volatile week. Today will tell the tale. If the economy is weakening, that could put more downside on silver. As I said last week, caution light is on. I think we were getting too far from the 50-day and the 100-day moving average. Was not a convincing rally to me. That's why I put the caution light on. So we'll see what happens in the stock market. People are expecting continued large decreases from the Fed. That seems a little overly optimistic to me. I think we're setting up for some kind of event here, but we will see. I don't know. Pre-markets, we are squarely in the greed category on the Fear Greed Index at 63. And Dow futures up 21, S&P up 8.5, and NASDAQ up 44. And let's see if Bitcoin is going to continue its recent rally. Bitcoin down 131 at 63,382. Let's get on to the deals, and a lot of shifting in this market. And gold holding its own well, and silver showing some weakness here. All right, we've got a best 1/10 gold eagle at Bold at 295. 1/10 gold maple at Liberty at 292. 1/10 gold Britannia at Liberty 274. Good price there. 1/10 gold Philharmonic at Liberty 282. We've got a 1/4 ounce gold eagle at Liberty 719. A 1/4 ounce Britannia at Liberty 696. A 1/2 ounce gold eagle at Bullion Exchanges 1,396. A 1/2 gold maple at Liberty 1,360. Good price there. We have a new contender, a 1/2 Krugerrand over at Bullion Exchanges. If you're buying foreign gold, probably doesn't matter what country you buy. If you're not buying U.S. Eagles, then I would just pick the cheapest of the foreign gold, because buyback price may be similar at your LCS. They have one price for gold eagles and another price for everything else that is sovereign. and then another price for gold in assay and other random gold pieces. So 1,337, not a bad price for a half-ounce gold Krugerrand. Okay, 1 ounce Gold Eagle is going to be Bullion Exchanges 2,703. Nothing up on Costco this morning, and gold looks like it's going to hold its own today, but silver is going to get cheaper, so wait for the lower prices if you're buying on Costco. But as I said, nothing up at the moment. The Buffalo at Silver Gold Bull is 2,734. And we've got the 1 ounce gold maple at Bullion Exchanges, 2,683 in this card. It was cheaper than the raw coin, go figure. So a good price on a gold maple right there at Bullion Exchanges. Gold Britannia, same place, 2,653. And a gold Krugerrand should be the cheapest. It is out of stock. Let's just see if I can find another one. Let's see if they moved my listing. Oh, it looks like they're out of the 1 ounce gold Krugerrands and they're selling the half ounce today. So there you go. I don't have that for you. All right, let's see. And so it goes to show you, people are buying the cheapest sovereign gold they can find. The 100 Corona is a good deal over at bullion.com. Here's a discount code. Let's see if the deal on the double 20 pesos, no, it's gone. Oh, doggone it. That was a pretty good deal. And thank you to the subscriber that pointed that one out. Okay, we've got the 20 francs. They're just sky high at $500 this morning. Let's keep going to gold in assay. You can get gold out of assay for about 30 bucks less, but $26.73 for the PAMP bar in assay. The PAMP bar is an upscale bar. Okay, this is new. Libertads are out. The gold Libertads are out. Now, I'm not saying this is the cheapest price, but Liberty often has the cheapest prices on all gold. But I would also check, if you're buying gold Libertads, I would check Monument Metals, Bold Precious Metals, Bullion Exchanges. Look for the pre-sales on these. But if you can get a proof gold Libertad for, say, $100 more than you can, you know, a random Gold Eagle or something like that, they're often pretty good investments. So I'll let you peruse that page, and the smaller the coin, often the greater the premium. So if you can find a small coin with a low premium, it's not that much more than Gold Eagle, for example, you may want to check that out. Here we got the BU half ounce at $14.07, $2,800 a melt. We have the proof, let's see, 1/20th. Those often have a very unique market. Not much gold there, but they do carry a collector premium. Let's see, let's go to the 1/10. $3.36 for a 1/10 BU. I don't know what I like best here. I'm not really buying gold libs anymore, but I'd look for a good deal on a proof if I could find that. Very limited mintage on the proofs, and no, we don't know what those mintages are. We often don't find out for months and months. Platinum going down here, so good day to buy your Platinum Eagles. 1,117 over at Bold. Probably could be cheaper on eBay. In the Platinum coin category, new contender here, 1,045 for the Kangaroo at Bullion Exchanges. All right, and Platinum bar in assay should be cheaper, 1,057. I'd get the Kangaroo. All right, Palladium is the top coming off. Palladium, yeah, came off quite a bit. 1,152 for a Palladium bar in assay. All right, in the Silver Eagle category, not much change here. We've got Bold Precious Metals, 35.34. Quantity of 20, 35.17. Over at Pinehurst, quantity of 20, 34.62. So a little under $4 premium on Platinum Eagles there. All right, nothing new at the U.S. Mint. Flowing Hair is coming out pretty soon, but the price is just way too high. Don't get too caught up in that. They have limited the quantities to 5, which could put a little bit of demand behind this coin, but the U.S. Mint is not reputable, is not believable, is not in the corner of the investors. And I told you the other day about these deals, these 30% off deals. Let me shop now. Oh my gosh, I went and looked at the aftermarket, and these products have plummeted in price. These prices are actually, although they're 30% off, they are still above what these things are selling for on eBay. So if I talked you into doing that, don't do it. These products here are just total dogs, probably due to the high mintage. My caution light is still on. Like I say, I think that PMI release was probably leaked. I think we're going to have a weak PMI, and I think it's going to smack silver. It's pretty vulnerable. It was pretty vulnerable up in the 31s so far from the moving averages, with unconvincing volume and looking to be overbought. So I think we could have a couple of days on a smackdown here, and put your shopping cart together, and let's see how cheap we can get silver today. Don't give up on silver. I'm telling you, man, silver is going to run, but today's going to be a weak day. Tomorrow could be weak as well. And then as we head into jobless claims and whatnot, we'll probably get the traditional rally. So watch for that if you're timing your purchases. If you're not, well, it's cheaper this morning, and go ahead and buy. All right, so several articles you may want to read, but this is the most significant of the day. Mario Monaco's channel, Monaco64, is talking about Israel is likely or possibly going to limit gold ownership among its citizens. Okay, really significant story. And then he also goes into the Rothschild Bank and whatnot, and I won't get into that. He's got a whole bent on the whole Rothschilds dominating the gold market and so forth. But, it's something that stackers don't want to see. It'll be really shocking if that happens, and then who knows, India may follow, and then the UK, because they're anti-freedom in the UK. And then could it come to the US? It could. This is something to consider, and one of the other reasons that I like diversifying. So gold has been a no-brainer, but having silver, silver is not even a strategic metal according to the United States, believe that or not, but it's true. That's what they say. So they could begin managing gold ownership, and they may forget about silver, and they probably will ignore numismatics and so forth. So I like this diversified strategy, just in case something like this comes to the United States. Now, in Israel, they can bop across the border when it's safe, and sell their gold anywhere they want in Turkey or somewhere else. So I don't know that it's a meaningful story, and I think you ought to listen to that podcast. It is going to worry you a little bit, I will not lie. Okay, we've got one maple at spot at Bullion Exchanges. Remainder of the tube, same place, 33.04. You can get a kangaroo for 33.13 at Bullion Exchanges, and a Britannia for 32.91, and a Philharmonic, which a member of the community, thank you very, very much, said he picked up this Philharmonic deal, and they were BU Philharmonics, all were perfect. Take note of that, guys. Okay, if you're buying non-Eagles, non-Silver Eagles, and I do recommend the Eagles here. I like the Eagles best of all because of their ability to appreciate more highly when silver starts running, which I think it will eventually. 32.10 for Philharmonics, and they look like they might be really good quality. It's a good price on a sovereign silver coin. Check that out. Okay, at Costco, nothing up this morning. And in the junk category, very, very similar, just a little cheaper, 22.86 or 22.45 for these walkers, and Monument has several different varieties of junk. Kennedys are nice, and the Mercs are even nicer. Those are about 24 times face over at Monument Metals. So, but the dealers on YouTube are very often doing junk at spot deals. So check out the 3 dealers on YouTube I recommend. That's on my website, bestsilvergolddeals.com. All this is totally free to you. Subscribe, and I'll let you know when something good comes up. And subscribe to these videos, too, if you want to hear more of this. We are sponsored by No Bullion Dealers, so I do appreciate you guys stopping by and looking at an independent source of cheap silver, gold, platinum, palladium. Okay, let's just look at a 10-ounce bar. 10-ounce bar, 326 at SD Bullion. Another 10-ounce bar, Monument Metals, 326. That's a random secondary bar. Another 10-ounce bar, Bullion Exchanges, out of stock. Another 10-ounce bar, 319 over at Golden Eagle, and they do have free shipping. The Aztec round, is it still on sale? Nah, they took their sale off, but Golden State Mint, check their deals. They'll have something else on sale. There we go, 32.20 for the Strength and Freedom round. Just a generic round. Try to get the Buffaloes if you can. Here's a Buffalo deal at Pinehurst in a quantity of 20, 31.87. That would be the one I would buy, and it would be cheaper on eBay, which we will check in a little bit. A random kilo is going for 1,026. For those of you that don't use credit cards, you'll want to stop right here and fast forward to the picks of the day, which come at the end of the video. If you do use credit cards, well, congratulations, you're going to get a better deal if you pay those credit cards off right away. Here's a Sunshine Mint kilo, 10.54 at Bold. You pay those credit cards off right away, you take the discounts, put them in your pocket. So I don't fear credit cards, but many people do not respect credit cards and do not want credit cards, having been a victim of the system in the past. I use the system against the system. That's what I do. Hopefully you have good credit. Hopefully you can pay, you have some excess cash in the bank. You can pay those credit cards off and you can bank the 3%, 4%, 5%, whatever we're scoring on eBay. That's what we do here. And if you do that too, congratulations, you're beating the crowd. Okay, 688 for Cull Eagles. That is $34.40, about $33.40 after credit card rebates. I recommend the PayPal credit card or the American Express Clear Blue Cash credit cards to get those maximum discounts. And if you're looking for a tube, 710 will put you at $35.50, about $34.50 for a tube of Eagles on eBay. Whoa, get out of here. I don't know what that is that comes up all the time. So that's Eagles on eBay. If you do shop on eBay, I really appreciate you clicking through these links that provide compensation to the channel, because that is one of the only ways I get paid. All right, two Britannias, tube of Britannias, $8.49. Tube of Kangaroos, 25 to a tube, $8.42. Tube of Krugerrands, $8.59. So we're trying to beat $8.42. So 8.42, 42 times 4 to get you the coin price, 33.68, and then times 0.97 gets you 32.66. I think it was the Maples that were the cheapest? I forget, but 32.66 out the door if you use a 3% rebate credit card. And junk, how cheap can junk get? 230, so 23 times face, and that's going to be about 22.75 times face. Yeah, okay, I don't recall if that's cheaper or not. I'm going to skip the large lots today. You can check those. They ought to be cheaper. I love the Carson City Morgans, good numismatic collector coin. I like the Peace Dollars, good numismatic collector coin. Everybody collects them. The Libertads this morning are going for $9.25 for a roll of 25. That seems pretty cheap. Let's just see if that's for real. This is, oh, okay, good seller. 23 libs. As you know, the 24s are coming out, and he charges $10 shipping, so $9.35. Let's do the math on that. $9.35. I kind of like this. $9.35 divided by 25. That is $37.40 times 0.97 with a good credit card. $36.27. That's the cheapest BU Libertads have been in a while. If you missed those, you may want to check that out. Pretty good deal right there. All right, and my website is typically updated very early in the morning. If you're looking for the best deal before I tell everybody about it, check the website early, click all the links, and you'll find stuff like that. Okay, cheapest kilo on eBay is 1,051, about 1,030 after rebates. Cheapest kilo kook, 1084, about 1050 after rebates. Cheapest tuba kooks is 723. That's about 36 a kook, about 35 after rebates. These prices may come down today. I do expect a smackdown. Kashkari's on CNBC. He's saying we're not declaring mission accomplished. They're trying to talk up the dollar today, I guess. No, talk down the dollar. He says more rate cuts, so he's telling you more rate cuts are in your future. I thought there was an interesting post, a YouTube video yesterday by oh my gosh, Michael Pinto, and I follow him, and you know what he said? He said he was sure interest rates were coming down, not because of the weakening economy, although he predicts a weakening economy, though most do not at the moment. But he said it was a matter of necessity for the Federal Reserve to help out the government by dropping these rates because we are choking on the interest payments. You know, and I thought the same thing, and it's also a matter of necessity to drop the long-term rates if the market will cooperate. They don't set long-term rates, they set short-term rates, but often the market cooperates. Because the banks are insolvent, and by dropping those rates, they can get the banks out of their long-term treasury problem. So this could just be the U.S. government bailing out the U.S. government by artificially dropping rates lower and faster than they should. I don't know, something to think about. All right, 1 ounce rounds, and you can get secondary market rounds from APMEX. 32.44, about 31.44 after rebates with your credit card rebates. They'll probably be good-looking rounds. APMEX doesn't generally sell junk. Stackable Freedom rounds, 32.48, but the stackable Buffaloes, 32.48 versus 32.44. You're going to want the stackable Buffaloes, okay? The Buffaloes have a little higher interest, have a lot higher interest in the aftermarket. A lot of people only buy Buffaloes. These are very upscale Buffaloes over at Pinehurst. Stackable Buffaloes. People love those. They are beautiful. That'd be the one I would buy this morning. You get it cheaper than anywhere else after those credit card rebates. Let's see. How about that Golden Analytic bar? Is that still for sale? $3.65 this morning if you want that. The Dragon bars I like. A 100-ounce bar ought to get you pretty darn close to spot this morning. $31.73, and then you would take about $100 off. You'd be at $30.73, about 50 cents over spot for this ugly Engelhard bar. I don't know what's up with that. I'd probably clean that if I got it. I don't like the way it looks. Varied designs, so you may not get that one. You may get, I don't know, they're probably showing the ugliest bar here just so you won't be mad if you get that one. But you might get a nice one. Anyway, Engelhard bar, 50 cents over spot. Hell yeah. Could get cheaper? Yes, it could. All right, and other random designs. Oh, geez, $50 more. Don't get that. Get the Engelhard. Okay, BU Peace Dollars in the tube. There are some deals circulating for AU Morgan dollars and Peace dollars. I'd get the BUs, guys. The AUs are a question mark to me. And in the Morgans, I think that's the deal. Yeah, you're going to pay $37.50 for a BU Morgan, about $36.50 after rebates, but I'd get the BUs. Maybe that's just me. All right, and cheapest platinum coin. Can we beat $10.50? Cheapest platinum coin this morning. Oh, smoking deal. Okay, $10.51. Is this for real? All right, way to go, Liberty. Man, Liberty is just blowing it out of the park lately. I don't know what's up with them. They just seem to be just beating the competition on many, many things. Let's see, $10.52. So after rebates, that's going to be $10.30 for a platinum koala. Man, I'd like to buy that. Platinum is really in the dumps. And what is it I told you about platinum? How it cycles between 900 and 1,000? Guys, that is a real thing. If you buy at 900 and you sell at 1,000 in the ETF market, you've probably made money 4 out of the last 5 times. I won't check the 1 gram random gold. You know it's pricey. Hey, if you didn't see it, I did a full gold stack yesterday. Not too many people saw the video, but you can take a look at how my gold stack became what it is. And, you know, you don't finish until you start. So you got to start somewhere. I started in a very backwards way, but, you know, you can do it the way you want. Got to have some gold in your stack. Okay, best 1/10 random gold is going to be the Britannia at 284. I don't know if that's there or not. You check it out. Best 1/4 ounce gold is going to be probably this Panda at 695. Don't forget, you're going to get 20 bucks off on that with a credit card. Best 1/4 ounce gold Eagle. Okay, let's skip past the come on deals. And 710 from a very good seller, very nice looking, 1999. I showed you my Gold Eagle collection, and I have the one. Yeah, this is the one, guys. Maybe they did it for a couple of years. I'm not sure. Maybe this was the first year. I don't recall. But this inscription on the bottom makes that a collectible Gold Eagle. 710 and then $22 off. It puts you about $6.90 for a 1/4 ounce Gold Eagle. If we go back up to Gold Eagles at the dealers, best 1/4 ounce Gold Eagle is it more than $6.90? Look at that, $7.20. Dudes, somebody buy that friggin' thing. Whoa. Smoking deal on that Gold Eagle with the inscription on the bottom. I'm not saying the LCS will pay you more for it. They won't. That's why I kept it when I sold that inheritance to the LCS. Okay, and I got to get back to eBay. So let me just smoke through eBay here a little more quickly and get on to the picks of the day. I got to stop in my store. There's some good stuff in there. Ask me for a friend discount. Don't forget about the bars that I'm pouring for the members of the community if you join my membership channel, and the join button is at the top here, $4.95 a month. I will pour you a bar, man, for $2.50 over spot, and people are loving my bars. So just to toot my own horn here for a minute, I pour each bar individually in a crucible with a propane torch, and then hand finish these things. So you know, they're very, very nice bars, gaining some popularity, and you can get in on that for by being a member. That's the only way you'll get those serialized bars. And I'm going to pour something new for October, for Scare Fair October, anyway, something scary for you guys, so you'll be able to double up on that and buy more of these bars if you want when, you know, it's a limit of 5 ounces per month on that deal there. Okay, and other stuff in my store that is pretty good. I'm blowing out some stuff. Okay, cheapest vintage 10-ounce bar is over on eBay, and it's going to be, whoa, $341. Holy mackerel. I don't like that. Okay, the Sigma Precious Metals Verifier, to the individual that asked me which one to get. So I don't know a lot about these, but I know Sigma is the one that people buy, and I have heard that you want the 3-wand model. So I believe this is a good purchase. Be sure to use all your discount codes and, you know, whatnot. If you got the Capital One card, I'm sorry, if you got the Quicksilver card, you may be able to get an extra 4% off on this, or just click the link here and pick up one of these. This is a good price on a Sigma Precious Metals Verifier, and it is the 3-wand. That is as much as I know about those. Okay, sorry, I don't know more. I don't actually own one. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I use the magnet test because I'm a cheap SOB. Okay, other things you may need: empty monster boxes, way to bury your gold, way to vacuum seal. I don't vacuum seal my gold. I don't worry about my gold, although I did show you one with a big old copper spot on it from the U.S. Mint the other day. I don't think that vacuum sealing that would have prevented a copper spot. You can refine your own silver. Buy those 100-ounce silver bars around spot and pour those into your own little bars if you want. It's a lot of fun. All right, but be sure to wear your steel-toed shoes. Okay, yeah, you do not want to spill silver on yourself. It will ruin your day. All right, here's the Amex card I highly recommend. Here is the PayPal card I highly recommend. I just got the Wells Fargo card, which is 2% cash back, and they give you a $200 bonus when you spend a few bucks. I linked that to my insurance payments, and just paid my property taxes with it, so I'm getting 200 bucks on that. Consider the Wells Fargo card as well. Picks of the day, okay. And let's see, I think the Libertads are the most interesting pick of the day, both silver and gold. The website to the Libertad, the first Libertads I found were, I think, at Great Lakes Coin Shop. I don't know thing one about these people, okay? But he's got the silver Libertads for sale. They ought to be cheaper this morning. It's a pre-sale. And often they come out at Bold, Monument Metals, and bullion exchanges at pretty decent prices. Usually you buy these right out of the gate. 41.22 is not an incredible price on the BU Libs, but considering silver is around 31, you know, I don't know. I'd want to get those around 38. Be checking Bold and Monument and Hero Bullion and maybe bullion exchanges. Maybe they'll have a blowout sale on those. The reverse proof Libertad, which I don't touch with a stick. Libertads can spot on you, just so you know, and the proof are more likely to spot than the BU. In my opinion, if you do buy some of these, take that tube, put it right in your vacuum sealer. I showed you where to buy that vacuum sealer, and, you know, and put some of those desiccant tabs in there as well, which I have links on my website for those. Okay, the Commander series, which people are excited about. I don't know anything about this series, but check out that link if you want to get your Napoleon coin. I like this Sword of Truth, 3293. It's just pretty cool. Unlimited mintage on that. All right, and 1 gram gold. Why do I have this down here? $94. Well, could be worse. It could be worse. What can I say? All right, and yeah, the gold libs are in stock. Why did I put this here? Oh, Monument Metals has them. So compare Monument Metals to, oh, these are the gold libs. Compare Monument Metals to Liberty before you buy these, all right? And pick whatever's cheaper. You can shop in either of those two places. I'm going to skip the ATBs. The Sunshine Mint deal, I always like to point it out. $3.33 for a lot of 10 1-ounce bars. Bars often sell for a little more than rounds, just so you know. The Tudor Dragon coin, I'm going to sneeze. The Tudor Dragon coin I like. Hopefully it's getting cheaper. Just 1 second. Excuse me. Cold in here this morning. Boy, weather really cooled off. I like that. I like that 1/4 ounce gold Tudor Dragon too. A little pricey, but I'll check out the gold one. I think that'll do well. All right, and I'm going to skip the Indian Girl and some of the other cheap gold and just get to the end of this video. Let's see, they're the coin shops I recommend. I do appreciate if you check out Bolden because they sponsor this website and you can begin taking charge of your finances and managing the percentage of success in your retirement. If you have assets and you're, you know, under 70, you definitely want to check this out because it can help you manage those assets of all kinds, all annuities, all pensions, all Social Security, both the acquisition and the disposition of those assets when you start drawing money in retirement. Bolden is a bomb, man, and I believe there's a 2-week free trial. Thank you for the cups of coffee. I do appreciate that greatly, and you guys really help me out with that. And also thank you for going to my membership channel. It is the join button right here, and this is where I talk about some of the things that I'm doing, and you'll have greater access to me, and there are the bars that I'm pouring for the members that want them. Some don't, and I do really appreciate your support. It really helps the channel and keeps me going since I don't take money from any bullion dealer that wants to charge you too much to be able to rebate money to me. I just don't do that. I don't believe in that. All right, here is Amazon and the Jellicoe Silpax. Silica gel packs are worth putting just buy a bunch of those and throw them in everything. It won't hurt you, okay? And it could save you a big ugly spot of some kind or a tarnish. I like these prepper meals here because, you know, why not eat well in the zombie apocalypse? And these bikes are good deals if you need to get out of town quickly. This little bike here is very cool. Look at the price on this, 199 bucks. You could throw that in your RV and, you know, you'll have mobility when you're traveling. I'd like to get one of those myself. I used to have a moped, a scooter. Oh, it's a long story, but I bought it for my daughter because she wasn't driving at the time. And just seemed a little too dangerous for her. And I was tooting around town on that moped. But you know what? The mopeds, I don't like the seating position, the way you're just sitting up there upright like that. I find it to be dangerous because you're not kind of locked in to a racing position. So I like the electric bikes more than I like the mopeds. But it was a nice little moped, and you could even make it street legal. But these bikes, you know, this one is wimpy. But some of these bikes can really get you around, so check that out. If you're going to buy a safe, well, check out this link here on Amazon. Get a good one, guys. All right, and I lost my place. All right, and I really lost my place. Well, where am I? There we go. All right, and different deals, spot deals, which you new guys will want to take advantage of. The Walmart Capital One card goes poof on October 2nd. And here's the Quicksilver card if you want to check out these additional deals on eBay. If you're going to buy something like that Precious Metals Verifier, you may get a kicker deal for eBay, or I got a 10% off coupon for Chewy the other day. Who doesn't need cat and dog food, right? And what do they pay for Eagles? Way too little. What do they pay for generic silver? Way too little. If you're going to sell, I recommend Vermilion Enterprises on YouTube. He is the guy that is paying the top dollar as far as I can see. In the chat room, well, probably no fun today. Let's see, they're talking about the APMEX sale, which that sale pisses me off because they put stuff up there that is a good deal and then it stays up for about 3 minutes and then it disappears. It's really hard to do alerts on the APMEX sale. So if you want to link into that, go ahead and do and check it frequently. Let's see what this is, as somebody pointed out. Yeah, the Liberty Medal, $314. Not a bad price on that medal, but I believe that's the one they're selling at the U.S. Mint. I'm not going to go back and check that, but okay, if you want that one, I've owned many of those and sold a few. And that's all I got for you. All right, well, let's go back and check the spot prices. I'm not going to get any reports on CNBC this morning. Silver trying to recover, but often when it makes a low, what is this chart here? Where did it bottom out? It bottomed out at 30.36. We're sitting at 30.84. Okay, guys, that means there's 50 cents of downside today. So hold your horses, all right? And I think something was leaked today and somebody's making money on it with our corrupt, incorrigible, and beyond reproach and beyond the legal system government officials. God, don't you hate them? Don't you just hate them? I'm proud to be an American, but I am not proud of our government. What a bunch of crooks. Yeah, we're probably going to retest that low if this PMI comes in weak. And then we got other stuff going on all week. It's going to be a buying week, but maybe not right now. Maybe later today, maybe early tomorrow. SmackDowns often take 2 days. Maybe if the GSR pushes 90 again. I don't know. You use your judgment. And, you know, I mean, I saw that the bullish sentiment was way off the charts on YouTube, the big talking heads telling you to buy. You know, nobody has a crystal ball. But generally, when prices are up for a while, get ready for the rug pull. That's how this works 9 out of 10 times. We've all had our hearts broken, and I want you to get the best deal, so I'm just using my instincts on this. And that's why I told you to hold off for a little bit. Be cautious. Now you start getting more aggressive. You start putting your shopping cart together. You wait for the second level smackdown, and that's when you buy without fear. All right, that's what I'm talking about, and that's what I'm doing. See you guys.